Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for vaal. We're on the classic track Thursday, the 5th of January, 2023. Well, as you saw yesterday, those maiden handicaps, they're an absolute nightmare. Gave everyone a stitch, and that's what happens. Unfortunately, or fortunately, today we don't have any maiden handicaps. We're in an 8-race program. First was off at 12:35. 20 pentometer, 8 meter false rail from the 600 meter mark, which will give everything a chance. So, race one, this is a maiden juvenile plate, and you can only look at the horses that have run, and that is Heirloom, number 5, looks like the business. Quick should be able to get it right any moment now, but obviously limited because they keep putting on apprentices. That's always a key. Now, have a look at what's been backed. 8 Virginia Beach, plenty of money for Tony Peters' first runner. Nice to have Tony Peter in the training ranks, and we wish him all the very best. Very likable people, the Peters team, and great to have Tony now training the horses. Well bred is by Silvano, this out of a Captain Elmer, so it should go very well here. White Hills, there's been money for number 9, White Hills as well. The Roy Magna runner gets Brian Yao. There's plenty of money for this, so have a close look at that as well. Race 2, maiden juvenile plate to 800 meters. Well, it looks like an absolute 2-horse race for the two raced horses. Zenovi, fastest time, but on good ground. Exchange Student, about a second slower on a soft ground. So there won't be much between these two, but I'm prepared to go with Zenovi on its time and on the fact that it probably will improve, which I think they'll both improve, but they should be well clear of the rest here. It doesn't look like there's anything there that can trouble them. Race 3, maiden plate, 1600. Well, you've got to go with Bowl first. It looks like an absolute blinder. 4 to 10, nothing in the race that can beat it. You're looking for dangers. 1 Broadway, 5 El Ducino, and maybe Brazilian Storm if you ignore its last run. Race 4, merit rated handicap 88. They go 1800 meters, 1600 meters, 1800 meters. I'm not sure. I think it's 1600 meters, and we're going strongly with 5 Clarkson. The Candace Dawson runner gets Keegan DeMello. Now, the interesting thing about Keegan DeMello is he had 5 rides that were favourites that ran second yesterday. Quite interesting to see the statistics and how they stack up. He's getting the best rides, so he's got to get beaten on some of them. But this horse Clarkson will go really well here. Rulebook, good run last time, but this is second run after a rest. I have the Prophet's got some good form. And Captain from the Brett Crawford outfit now gets Ryan Munger. I think that Matsuyama might be benched at the moment. They were singing his praises, but he's gone through a bad patch, and seems that they benched him. Anyway, I think that's got a chance as well. Race 5, this is a merit rated 73 and 1600 or 1800, and my printer's not printing this very well, or my eyes are not that good, but I think it's an 1800 meter race. Celestial City, number 3, very low profile, good form, drawn 11, that's not going to help it. Sakea, drawn 3, I think this will go very, very well. There's a perfect race for it, but it doesn't end there. You've got Duke of Rain, got good form, and I expect him to go well. African Torrance got excellent form, that's number 6, and number 10, Chasing Mavericks, another Crawford inmate with Muzieni aboard at third run after rest. Put it into your play. Race 6, Divided Fillies and Mares, 1800 again, and I think this is quite open, this race. My initial thoughts were Trump My Queen was absolutely home. It looked like a perfect race for it. Blinkers are off. That might be in his favour, but might not. Ray Danielson gets a chance. I think she'll be suited to his style of riding, which is very lackadaisical. So I think that will really suit Trump My Queen. Burmese Tiara got to have a big chance to run on its last start. On the Follow My Path form, it's got to be right there. But then have a close look at time for that. That beat it on the Follow My Path form, and that's well drawn at 2 JP. That comes into the race too. And then Stunning Kitten and Little Miss Sunshine all come into it with some sort of chance. Race 7, fillies and mares divided, and this looks like it's absolutely made for this horse, none other, but she's certainly got a high merit rating, none other. She is a two-time winner with 97. She's in the right race, and she'd be very hard to beat here, but there are a number of horses here that have got chances behind her. Kind Judy's always there or thereabouts, well-suited course and distance. Ballroom Bliss, Stable Companion, Ignore Its Last, and it's got some form. And Miami, improved form, and I think this will go well for Danielson as well. I think that there's another filly that likes to just be switched off and left alone. And Eternal Life, 2 from 2 course and distance with a 2.5 claim, will go well here with Quiet Rebellion and Gimme a Light. So if none other fluffs her lines, there are a number of horses that can win it, but I think she might be a banker. Race 8. This is a classified 1,200 meters. I made it very difficult indeed. My first choice was Stormy Seas from the Magna outfit with Muzieni aboard it. I then had a look at the rest, and I thought Cool Winter came into it, looks absolutely ready. But the Stable Companion, Ready to Fly, looks ready as well, looks like an improver. Matsuyama gets a ride on this one. Letitia's Angel, Munga sticks with this rather than a Fog Bank. That might be a clue. Fog Bank comes back to the 1,200, so maybe not strongly fancied. And then Great Times and Back to Basics, got some sort of chance. So, incredibly difficult card, but I picked out 1 or 2 that I thought might be worth having a strike on, and found some decent outsiders for you. So from me, James Goodman, the whole Interbet team, remember, you bet with Interbet, you get everything in your favor. Have a great day.